You've been trying to lose weight, but nothing seems to work, right? Keto, intermittent fasting, low carb, everyone swears by something different. But which one actually burns fat the fastest? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which diet is best for you. Losing weight feels like a never-ending battle. You try cutting carbs, but then you hear keto is better. The next day, someone swears by fasting. It's confusing, frustrating, and honestly exhausting. But here's the truth. There's no magic diet that works for everyone. What really matters is understanding how each one works and which one fits your body and lifestyle. That's exactly what we're going to break down in this video. First, let's start with one of the most talked about diets, keto. Imagine this. You walk into a restaurant, and instead of avoiding fat, you're adding extra butter to your steak, loading up on cheese, and skipping the bread completely. Sounds strange, right? But this is exactly how the keto diet works. It flips everything we've been taught about dieting upside down. The ketogenic diet is high in fat, moderate in protein, and extremely low in carbohydrates. The goal? To push your body into a state called ketosis. Normally, your body relies on carbohydrates for energy. Every time you eat bread, rice, or pasta, your body breaks them down into glucose, which fuels everything from your brain to your muscles. But when you cut out carbs, your body has no choice but to find an alternative energy source: fat. This is where ketosis kicks in. When your body is in ketosis, it starts producing molecules called ketones from stored fat. These ketones become your new energy source, and that's why people on keto burn fat rapidly. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the catch. Getting into ketosis isn't easy. It takes days of strict carb restriction, and even one slip, a single cookie or a slice of pizza, can knock you out of ketosis, forcing your body back to burning carbs instead of fat. Now let's talk about the benefits and why so many people swear by keto. First, it reduces hunger. Without the constant spikes and crashes in blood sugar that come from eating carbs, cravings disappear. This makes it easier to eat less without feeling deprived. Second, keto can accelerate fat loss, especially in the first few weeks. When your body adapts to burning fat for fuel, the weight starts dropping fast. Many people report losing 5 to 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks alone. But before you get too excited, there are some serious downsides to keto. First, the keto flu. When you first cut out carbs, your body goes through withdrawal, headaches, fatigue, brain fog, and even nausea. It can take days or even weeks for your body to adjust. Second, keto is extremely restrictive. If you love bread, fruits, or even some vegetables, you might struggle to stick with it. And finally, there's the risk of nutrient deficiencies, since many healthy foods like whole grains and certain fruits are off limits. So, who is keto best for? If you're someone who can commit to strict rules and you love high-fat foods like avocados, eggs, and cheese, keto might be a great option. But if you find it hard to stick to extreme diets, it may not be the best long-term solution for you. Now, if keto seems too restrictive, don't worry. There's another approach that doesn't focus on what you eat, but rather when you eat. That's where intermittent fasting comes in. And trust me, it's a game changer. Let's dive into it next. Picture this. You wake up, skip breakfast, and go straight into your day. By lunchtime, you finally eat your first meal, and for the rest of the day, you eat only during a specific time window. No calorie counting, no cutting out food groups, just eating at the right times. That's intermittent fasting. Unlike keto, which focuses on what you eat, intermittent fasting focuses on when you eat. It's an eating pattern where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. The most popular method is 16 to 8 fasting, where you fast for 16 hours and eat all your meals in an 8-hour window. Some people take it further with OMAD, one meal a day, while others do 5-2 fasting, where they eat normally for 5 days and drastically cut calories for 2. But how does fasting actually help with weight loss? It's all about insulin and fat burning. Every time you eat, your body releases insulin to process sugar from your food. When insulin levels are high, your body stores fat instead of burning it. But when you fast, insulin drops, and your body has no choice but to start using stored fat for energy. This is why fasting is so effective. Your body naturally enters a fat-burning state without needing to change what you eat. Now, let's talk about the benefits. First, fasting helps control hunger naturally. You'd think skipping meals would make you hungrier, but over time, your body adapts. Hunger hormones like ghrelin start decreasing, making it easier to eat less without feeling deprived. Second, fasting helps with calorie control. Since you're eating in a smaller window, you naturally consume fewer calories, leading to weight loss without strict food rules. Third, it boosts metabolism and longevity. Research shows fasting can increase fat-burning hormones like norepinephrine and may even help extend your lifespan by reducing inflammation and improving cell repair. But intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. Some people feel low energy or struggle with intense hunger, especially when starting. It also requires discipline. If you're used to eating frequently, adjusting to fasting takes time. It's also not ideal for people with certain medical conditions like diabetes or low blood pressure. So, who should try intermittent fasting? If you struggle with calorie counting, love flexibility, and want a simple, no restrictions approach to weight loss, fasting could be perfect for you. But if long gaps without food make you feel weak or dizzy, it might not be the best fit. Now, let's move to the final approach, low-carb dieting, which offers a more balanced way to lose weight without extreme restrictions. Let's say you want to lose weight, but you don't want to give up bread completely or follow strict meal schedules. That's where low-carb diets come in. It's a more balanced way to reduce carbs while still keeping flexibility in your meals. Unlike keto, where carbs are nearly eliminated, a low-carb diet allows moderate carbs, usually between 50 to 150 grams per day. This means you can still enjoy fruits, whole grains, and certain starchy vegetables, just in controlled amounts. The main reason low-carb works is that it controls blood sugar and cravings. When you eat too many carbs, your blood sugar spikes and crashes, leading to constant hunger and overeating. But when you reduce carbs, your blood sugar stabilizes, keeping you fuller for longer and reducing unnecessary snacking. The benefits? First, it's sustainable. Unlike keto, you're not cutting out entire food groups, making it easier to follow long term. Second, it provides steady weight loss. While keto offers rapid fat loss, low-carb dieting helps people lose weight at a consistent, manageable pace. Third, it's more balanced. You still get fiber, vitamins, and essential nutrients from healthy carbs like vegetables and fruits. However, there are some downsides. If you cut carbs too much, you might experience fatigue and brain fog as your body adjusts. Also, weight loss might be slower compared to keto or fasting, but it's more sustainable in the long run. So, who is low carb best for? If you want flexibility, enjoy a balanced diet, and prefer steady, long-term results over rapid weight loss, then low carb could be the best option for you. Now comes the big question: which diet is actually the best for weight loss? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It depends entirely on your lifestyle, food preferences, and ability to stay consistent. If you want rapid fat loss and can stick to strict carb limits, keto is a great option. If you prefer eating freely but on a schedule, intermittent fasting is the way to go. If you want balanced meals with steady weight loss, then low carb is the best choice. The most important thing? Pick a diet you can stick to long term. A perfect diet doesn't exist. Consistency is what leads to real results. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more science-backed weight loss tips.